burning and stress busting. There will be a little bit of repetition in the workout today, which I tried to avoid for you guys because I know you get bored when we repeat things. But I'm gonna do it in an interesting way so that you're distracted and you don't even realize it's happening, okay? So let's get warmed up. You will need a medium-sized set of dumbbells, okay? High plank, we're gonna get warmed up right here. Push your butt up a little bit higher than usual in the plank and tuck your hips under, tighten your core. Bring your knee to your elbow. Alternate sides. You're getting warmed up right now, so if your range is not as big as it usually is, that's okay. But I want your butt hiked up a little and your hips tucked under so that your abs are flexing. That's gonna allow us to get warmed up faster and get your back and core ready for the workout. 2 and 1. Now bring it to the inside. We're trying to stay super solid through our upper body right now because we're gonna be moving a lot. We're gonna be getting some bounce in the workout today. So we're trying to keep things really flexed and tight right now. And I'm gonna work really hard through this too. So if I sound really winded, just know I'm working hard with you. Now up on your feet, abs in super tight, hips tucked under, sink down deep and lift. Push your palms together, say a little prayer, and do that to keep your chest active and get things flexed and moving. Your toes are turned out right now. It's a nice deep plie, okay? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very nice. Heel toe your feet together. Keep them close. If you have a chair, conveniently, I do have one behind me. Didn't even plan it that way. But if you do, use it as a guide. Now we're going to do a narrow squat, sit up. You don't need it. You can narrow squat and just try to keep your tailbone pointing down. But if you have a chair, tap your butt to it. Or a bench or whatever. Keep your feet together, pretty close together. You'll even kind of squeeze your thighs together as you tap your butt down. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Now, grab your dumbbells, keep your palms forward, stand in place, but still tuck your hips under, tighten your abs, and bicep curl. Really flex those dumbbells. We keep things moving today. You'll find that the movements aren't super complicated as far as coordination goes, but we really keep things moving, flexing, pumping, okay? I know I needed a little stress burner today, so this seemed really suitable for what I wanted out of my workout. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Sit your dumbbells off to the side. We're going through this again, but now with a bounce, okay? High plank, same knee, same elbow, and here's where you add a little bounce to it if you can. So it's almost like a mountain climber, but since our knee's going toward our elbow, it's not quite as bouncy, but it's gonna be when we go to the middle. So kind of quick, dynamic, and you're not as solid through your upper body. You allow a little movement. 3, 2, 1. It's a little cardio. Now to the inside. 1, 2, 3. Still keep your abs in. 8, 9, 10. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Now on your feet, wide base, plie. Same as before, sink down, but now add a little hop. Just barely leave the ground. If you can't jump, then you can do this without leaving the ground and just make it more of a pump, like a dynamic, like get your heart rate up kind of pump. You can keep praying if you need to. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. Feet together. If you have your chair, use it. If not, just pretend it's there. Feet close together. They don't have to be squeezing, but keep them narrow. Sit down and hop. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This allows us to get a little more range, but also get all the way into that resting position. 2 more, and make it a bigger movement. Now pick up your dumbbells. This time it's hammer curl, and just stand. Just stand, and no bouncing needed. Depending on the size of your dumbbells, you may need to do more or less reps than me if you're not feeling fatigued. But any size will do. Just take a nice firm grip and get full range of motion. 3, 2, 1. Very nice. Now, you're going to take a wide stance. Again, tuck your hips under, stay really solid. Bring your arms up into the starfish position, and you're going to reach your hand to your opposite foot. Lengthen your hamstrings. So now we're kind of warming up the back side of our body. Doesn't matter if your hands are down, up, whatever. Just reach them out and alternate sides. Nice flat back. So if you don't reach all the way to the ground, that's fine. Just keep your back flat, okay? 3, 2, 1. Very nice. Now pick your dumbbells well, put them right in front of you. We're going to pick them up. Keeping a wide base. Grab your dumbbells, and you're going to lift up and roll your elbows up high, so you're making like a broken star, okay? Then you're going to open your palms up, bring it in, lower down. Big movement. You will want fairly light dumbbells to execute this. If you don't have light dumbbells, then stop here, okay? And go right back down. If you don't have dumbbells at all, that's fine. Still works, firm grip. You want to really spread your shoulder blades wide, especially if you don't have dumbbells, so that you're opening up your upper back and using your chest. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Another thing you can do if you have heavier dumbbells is you can upright row and go into an overhead shoulder press. That starfish movement, you really want to keep it fairly light so that you can keep good posture while you're doing it. All right, now back to this position. Turn your toes out slightly, and we're going to squat. Bring your elbows toward your thighs, and you'll even lean forward a little bit, so it's super goofy looking. Then you're going to hop together and reach your arms up. Take it down, reach it up. Here's where we get hoppy. We're burning the fat here. Getting our heart rate up too. Nice healthy heart. Zip your thighs together, take it low. You can reach your arms out wide or shoot them up over your head. I don't care, just jump. You can mix it up. You should be getting pretty warm by now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very nice. Go ahead and fold forward, shift your hips side to side, stretch it out. Bring it to the floor. Keep your dumbbells close by. You are going to hold them with your arms bent halfway. Tighten your core. Reach forward, roll down, chest press with your palms facing each other. So forward, roll down, massage your abs on the way down, press up. Reach. Again, you don't want to go too heavy for this one because it's a lot of shoulders when you reach forward. If what you have is a heavier option, then don't reach. Just keep it at a half bend, and you'll just fatigue your biceps more quickly. Forward and back. And if it doesn't feel heavy enough for your chest, don't worry about it because we're going to work that plenty, okay? And you don't have to completely exhaust every muscle in every workout. That's why we do different workouts on different days. 2 and 1. Nice, very good. I need on my body. My mat was catching them. So now you're gonna hold one dumbbell. You're gonna have your legs straight out in front of you with your toes pointed. Now a little more dynamic. We're gonna sit up, tap this to the ground, roll back. Take a straddle, roll back. If this bothers your tailbone, fold your mat in half, or you can always just recline forward, make it shorter. But if you have the control and you can take it all the way down, you just peel off the mat and roll back onto it. Doing great, almost there. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now you will bring your feet out in front of you. Keep your knees bent, your feet flexed. Use your dumbbell. You're gonna scoop back and rotate. Pop your chest up, reach high, scoop back. As you scoop, tuck your hips under, pull your low belly in. At the top, puff your chest up. The movement is a little bit quicker here. If you have a heavier dumbbell, slow the movement down and just do half as many reps. You want to get that torso twist in, working your transverse abdominals, bringing your obliques in, getting some lower back strengthening going on. That nice massage through the abdominals and through the core keeps it strong and supple, gives you nice fluid movement. 2, and 1. Very nice. You're working your shoulders too with all that movement. So now you're gonna have your legs up high, reach this dumbbell over your head. If your dumbbell is too light and you wanna make it more challenging, grab 2 dumbbells and press them together. This is gonna go up over your head. Then you're gonna crunch up and open up. Take it over your head, crunch. You do not need to pike all the way up. Just get your shoulder blades up. You don't want to rock up too far. You want to use your hip adductors, pulling in. If you point your toes, that helps you keep that long line through your legs, and it helps you flex through your inner thighs and pelvic floor so that you're working more muscle groups. Let's do 5 more. I like this range of motion. I like that we're using our lats and triceps too, creating long, lean lines. 3, 2, 1. Very nice. Go ahead and leave the dumbbells behind you and pulse. 2, 3, 4. So we're going to pick up the pace a little bit now. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring your legs together, reach to the outside. You can put your hands behind your head to support the weight of your head and take tension off of your neck if you need that. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring your hands behind your head, bicycle, side to side. A little bit faster. Really move your torso. Don't stay in tight. Really move it, move it. Big movement. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Now you can flip around into a high plank. Back into that high plank position. We're going to add another element to our little bounce that we started with. So, high plank here. Bring your feet back. And you're gonna frog hop forward, step it back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very nice. Knees down, press it back. Take a second to catch your breath. Like I said, burning fat, busting stress. You probably forgot whatever it was you were stressed about at this point. Okay, now you're gonna get up on your feet. Toes turned out. We haven't done these in a while, but if you've been working out with me for a while, you have seen these before. Wide base, abs in. We're gonna keep things moving, keeping that nice massaging transition going. Hands behind your head, elbow, and straighten. Elbow, straighten. Big oblique movement, nice tight abs. You remember what these are called? This is a version of our scary clowns, but we'll do full-blown scary clowns in a minute. It's kind of a jack in the box sort of. But you get your inner and outer thighs, you get your glutes, get a little hamstrings, you get a lot of core, and it's a nice fast movement that uses a lot of big muscle groups, so it burns a lot of fat. And as you can see, get your heart rate up. As you can tell, I'm winded too. Almost there. Now, stay down and side to side. Stay as deep as you can, okay? If you're up here, that's okay. But as you progress, stay really deep. We got a really good progression. This is gonna finish. If you think this is easy, just wait. We've got a really strong finisher for this one. One more on each side. And start at the top. Side to side. Little bend. A little bit more. And all the way down. Now work your way up a little bit. A little more. All the way up, still big movement. One more time. Little bend. Little more. Nice and low. Work it up. Halfway. And all the way. Nice job. Now, take it down so that your bottom leg is straight and your top leg is, you don't even have to get that crazy. Have your hips pointing forward. So if your leg's here, that's fine. If you can raise a little higher, that's fine too. You're gonna pulse, 2, 3, 4, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now open up so your toes are pointing toward the sky. Pulse higher. This one won't feel as difficult. We're using stronger muscles for this movement. That's okay. Bring your balance to it. 5, 3, 1. Now take it low. Reach it back as far as you can, but keep your abs in tight. 1. Now you're just squeezing your butt. We're doing 20 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now bring your leg forward as far as you can. Bend your knee to reach it even further. And now you're gonna straighten and tuck. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We just do 15 like this. Flex for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now here comes our big movement. Open it up, go a little bit past your hip, and then bring it back down. So you're not going all the way to the floor behind you, but you want to have to open up through your hip adductors, bring it back down. You're gonna use the outside, you'll use the medial glutes too, bring it in. Nice and big, lots of control. If you're out here, that's fine, it's gonna work just as well. You get a lot of abs here too. We got 5 more. Your glutes should be feeling it. 4, really open it up. I shortened my range a little there. Caught myself, so just pay attention and catch yourself too. Call me out if you need to. 2 and 1. Nice. Okay, we turn it around. First things first. You're gonna bring that leg up with your hip forward and you're gonna pulse. Remember, right now our toes are pointing forward. And don't relax into your shoulder. 3, 2, 1. Rotate your hip open. You can point your toe, pulse it up. So you'll get a lot closer to this one. If you're really flexible, you might have a lot of compression here. That's okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very nice. Take it down, pulse back. Keep your abs in. If you feel like you're starting to relax them or dump forward, pull them in, stack it up. Top hip should be right over the bottom hip. 10, 9, 8, flex that butt cheek. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sweep your leg forward, bend your knee a little, straighten. If you're lost at what to do with this arm, me too, just let it hang out. Flex, bend, flex, bend. Not quite as fast as the other movement, so if you found you were starting a little fast, it's probably because you're taking my lead. Just slow it down, flex that quad. So also work that nice quad swoop. Here we go, 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Here it comes. Big swoop, open, go just past your hip, bring it back down. With this one, honestly, the slower the better. So, you know, if you need to, again, always consider pausing the video, doing the movement, and then hitting play again. Especially if it's right here on your phone, right in front of you, you can just tap the button. Or you can kind of go along with me, and if you're not done with your 15, and I am because I talk and act like a maniac, then you can just pause it until you catch up. Slower is more effective. 3, 2, last one. Beautiful. Okay, we're getting into that high plank position once more. This time, there's no bounce to it, but we're gonna keep the glutes that we just got really fired up. We're gonna keep using them. So here, high plank, up, pulse, down, up, pulse, down. Keep going. We're almost done, guys. Good job. A lot of cardio mixed into this one, but a lot of deep muscle engagement. Like, I feel mine shaking. I hope you feel yours shaking too. 2 more on each side. 2, 2, and 1. Don't forget the pulse. 1. Here's our last cardio from this position. Soft hop forward, where you pike up and keep your shoulders low, and back. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Try to land softly. Last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Soften your knees. Cross your ankles. Nice job. I worked up a sweat. I hope you did too. Let's stretch this out in the same fashion that we worked out. Take a center straddle. We're gonna keep these long and fluid, okay? So reach and stretch. Just hold for a few seconds and then reach wide and stretch to the other side. So we're gonna do a couple of times on each side since we're not holding it for a long period of time. And then just think about stretching it further each time. Reach and stretch. Well, you can still keep some integrity with the form, and your feet can be flexed here because we're lengthening through that back line through our posterior chain. And reach. And you may feel that you get a little deeper each time. Very nice. Keep your shoulders low. Reach your arms over your head, but your shoulders are still low. Rotate, and now fold to one side. Lift up. Fold to the other side. So again, we're gonna do it a couple times on each side, but keep it kind of fluid. When we're done, you know, I'll wrap up the video, but you can come back to these stretches and you can do them again and just hold. You know, if you wanna do a 30-second hold on each side, that's fine. Take one to the middle. Just walk your hands forward. Let your neck lengthen. So, you know, try not to like hyper. That's one nice thing about these workouts is if you put them on your phone, you can kind of keep it right ahead of your gaze and you don't have to crank your neck up. Just gonna bring our legs together. Reach your fingertips far away. You point your toes now. Get a long line through the front of your legs and tilt your head to the right and just keep reaching your fingertips further away from your midline. Lift your head up high. Reach the other side. Sit tall and roll your shoulders back and roll them forward. Just keep going forward and back. One more back, then tuck your chin into your chest and peel your back off of that imaginary wall. And just keep going until you feel a little bit of a stretch through your back side and just relax there. Stay there for as long as you'd like. Whenever you're ready, just ease on up into a seated position. Thanks so much for joining me for that workout. I know you burned some fat. I hope you busted some stress if you had any to bust. And I'll see you next time for another great workout.